MetaShare has been around for over 30 years. It is a proven thing. And if you join before December 31st and you mention the promo code SHARE, they'll waive your application fee, so you save $100 right off the bat. I'll give you the number here in a second, but just call. You'll get a price within 2 minutes. And again, the deadline is December 31st, so call now. You'll save even more. Here's the number. Call 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE. 855-51-BIBLE.
It's the Morning Huddle with A.J. Hoffman and Rob Thompson.
Friday on the Morning Huddle. Guess what starts tonight? College football playoffs. We'll talk about that.
The real nervousness begins, right? Oh, my goodness. We also got Spurs playing and nut-cutting time in the NFL. Lots to talk about. Get here early. The party is at 6.
It's the Morning Huddle with A.J. Hoffman and Rob Thompson. Morning 6 to 10 on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star. San Antonio's Sports Center.
Spurs are back in action tonight in the Frostbank Center. 7 o'clock tip as they take on the Washington Wizards. Guard De'Aaron Fox was named to the All-NBA Cup tournament team after averaging over 22 points and nearly 8 assists per game, helping the Spurs to the Cup Finals. And we have football on tonight, Thursday Night Football. Battle for first place in the NFC West between Seattle and LA.
If you smoke, take it outside. Get the facts at don'tpassgas.org.
This is Extra Innings with Pleasure.
Truth is, I am Iron Man.
Rock and roll! The Texans win it!
You've been called the Da Vinci of our time. What do you say to that?
Absolutely ridiculous. I don't paint.
That ball is history. A walk-off home run.
And it's going to be legendary.
James Pledger wraps your day with insight, opinion, plenty of sarcasm, and of course, your calls. He'll even pour a beer out the door for his favorite story of the day. This is Extra Innings with Pledger. Now, here's Pledge.
Welcome into Extra Innings with Pleasure right here on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. So good to be with you after a few days off, taking a little vacation time. I appreciate y'all rolling along with me tonight as I get you ready for Thursday Night Football coming up here at the bottom of the hour. So thank you for listening, however you may be listening, whether that's on 94.1 on your FM dial. If you happen to be locked in listening live at sasportstar.com via our AA Best Bail Bonds audio player, or if you are watching live on YouTube, that's right. We stream all of our shows on YouTube. Just go there, search at SA Sports Star. Go ahead and like and subscribe while you're there. You're able to comment along with the show as it happens right there in the comments section. I appreciate it. Fred Records, Sam210 already in the chat. Or feel free to call in the old-fashioned way, 210-656-ESPN, 656-3776. Welcome into Extra Innings with Pleasure here on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. I'll tell you what, I was listening to the Morning Huddle this morning, and man, Rob's BAS was on full display this morning because he got a little surly this morning when talking about the level of disrespect that the Aggies are getting that I think is a little bit overblown in his head.
How's everybody's confidence going into the college football playoff?
What do you mean confidence?
What if the Aggies are going to lose?
Well, I just mean like I wonder how all these teams are feeling going in. A lot of these teams doing it for the first time. I'm curious the mindset of these teams going in, and I wonder. And I want to preface this by saying I think there's a world where both these teams. When I say both these teams, I'm talking about Texas A&M and Miami. Both of them could have a hint of imposter syndrome. A&M because they
only went 11-1 in the SEC and played the 17th toughest schedule in football. They should feel like an imposter.
They play the 10th toughest schedule in the SEC.
Well, they played the 17th toughest schedule in football. Miami played the 45th. They couldn't even win the ACC. I don't understand why people look at this and go, this is difficult. I really don't. I mean, Miami had to fight and scratch to get out of a football conference that should be relegated, that shouldn't have sent anybody.
I don't disagree with
so
that.
we look at this and go, analysts are having a real problem. A&M is playing at home against a team that couldn't even win the ACC. Now, they won a lot of games in a row against a bad conference.
Yeah.
I mean, they were – so I don't get it. Now, you can come up and
their
say –
best win is the same as your best win.
But we did it against a better team, against a team that I'll tell you, I don't get it. One win doesn't make a season. I look at the totality of this, and I understand the imposter syndrome that they haven't been there before and all this other kind of stuff. Well, heck, most players haven't been there. Schools have been, but players haven't.
Yeah.
I mean, so I don't buy that even. I do judge you of what I saw you do last. I do, and with that is the only reason I put this game close. It really is. If A&M would have rolled out and done what they could have done, and just won a football game, the line would be 10.
Rob, what Texas A&M's best win?
Well, it depends every week. I mean, it's the SEC. I mean, yes,
it's a simple question.
Obviously, Notre Dame early on is going to be the one that everybody talks about,
which is Miami's best win as well. But what's your second best win?
This is the SEC. We can't say the SEC is one thing, and then by the time it's one school, say, well, it doesn't matter to them.
We can't say that Texas lost to Florida and it's a bad loss, but when A&M beat
Texas was still in consideration because it was Florida in the SEC. See, Texas gets the benefit of that. A&M gets the inverse, and it's always been that way. I get
what
it.
benefit did Texas get?
They were even in consideration. The coach had the nuts to even say we should be there. And people listened. Then you go, no, you shouldn't be there. But because it's Texas and they can say, this is the SEC, it's hard every week. And people go, yeah, it is. But when A&M go, you only beat the Dregs. Well, that's who was on the schedule, and we beat them. And the schedule by the numbers at the end of the year put it at 17th toughest in the country. But you go, yeah, you're an imposter. What? So you want to look at totality of individual wins that happened 8 weeks ago. Well, okay, you can say that was the biggest win. But when you join a conference like the Big Ten or the SEC, you do it because there might not be a singular one giant game, but every game is at the 75th percentile. Every game, you've got to bring it. Now, you might have had to elevate against Notre Dame, and it might be a little bit less against the Mississippi State. But dang it, Mississippi State beat a lot of football teams too. So I don't get what's your best win? What are you talking about? We just went through 10 games of the SEC, road and away, and beat everybody but one, and that was on the road. I with really nothing to gain.
But the idea that
so you're an imposter. As Aggie, we sit there and go, "What do you mean?
Imposter? You should be. Then if you're super confident, then fine.
No, I'm not overly confident in anybody else. But what I'm saying is, when I hear the reasons why A&M should be concerned, I don't get that. I get the fact that Miami is a singular good team and it is peaking and they've got some talent there, but to go, you didn't really play a very good schedule. Do you feel like an imposter? We lost one freaking game, a rivalry game on the road.
Yeah.
And people go, you're just do you feel like you belong
when you
there?
say,
what are you talking about?
When you say we played an SEC schedule, your best win was Missouri.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
It does not. It's on the road against a team that beat other SEC and out of the conference teams. Those are good wins. I hope.
Do you feel like
the same standard for Texas and everybody else that played the schedule that was in front of them?
Missouri's nowhere near a playoff caliber football team.
So this 17th toughest schedule, that's just numbers. That's just fake stuff flowing around.
I mean, I'd have
45th is also they're better than that.
No,
the teams they played were better.
I think Miami should absolutely feel the same way because they play.
But they're on the road.
Yeah.
And people look at this game and go, it's a 3-point line. Shoot, the A&M is going to beat them by 10 points or better. By the numbers, you can look at Miami and go, there's two things that they've got. They've got an experienced quarterback and an edge rusher that can get to the quarterback. Yeah. They got that. And I'll give them. And the A&M better stop it. But what else? This is a team that struggled against a lot of ACC football teams that aren't very good. Yeah, they beat them. They beat them, but they should have beat them. But they're not called imposters, but A&M is.
I said I think both these teams have some imposter syndrome.
You think they're the imposter. They had to sneak, crawl, and lie to get here. They should have it, and they are on the road. But A&M is only favored by 3? That's nuts. That is absolutely nuts. Now, I'm not saying they're going to win, but if you're objective and you look at the numbers and what both teams have done, come on.
My power ratings. I mean, I have A&M about a 1.5 better than Miami, like on a neutral. I think A&M is a worthy home field, which like
3.5 is an insult.
I don't think 3.5. I think
That's an
3.5 is
insult.
like a good number. I think it is a pretty good number.
I logistically, I'd have put it at 5, closer to 6, and I would think the money would head that way. I just don't get the, I understand they haven't been there. I understand all that, but if you just took the logos off the teams and just look at what they've done, and I don't know who the coach is, just tell me what they've done. People would go, well, A&M by 10. What are you talking about?
I think the idea that A&M ends up with 0 wins against teams that are in this playoff field is a question.
Even
it's a
if they
reason for
had
concern.
beaten Texas, you could say that.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, but you know what? If they'd beaten Texas, they would have played Georgia or Alabama, and then we wouldn't be having this discussion.
We don't know that.
Well, they would have been in the SEC championship. We do know that,
and then would have probably been, But I'm just saying, A&M is unique in college football.
In what
way? The way that people look at them. I mean, everybody's propping Miami up. They couldn't get out of the ACC.
Yeah,
with all these stupid tiebreakers, they still.
Was Miami the best team in the ACC?
It doesn't matter. Even if they were, it's the tallest little dude in the room.
I mean, it doesn't say a lot, but they were the best team in the ACC.
So when I look at this and you go, A&M was a juggernaut.
They weren't a juggernaut,
and they weren't.
No,
they. Any team that comes from 22 behind, no team that proves explosiveness. That proves something. Nobody else got that kind of credit. In fact, any other team does that kind of comeback, they're crowned. But A&M's like, how did you get behind? How dare you fall behind South Carolina? But if any other school comes from behind, man, what a great football team. No, A&M gets kicked in the teeth and falls.
Well, I think it's a great win, but it's also that was against a bad football team.
Well, you see, there you go.
Yeah, I mean, they almost lost to Arkansas, and you're like, well, it's the SEC. You can't look at it that. I mean, like
they didn't almost lose to Arkansas.
They beat Arkansas by 3 points. That is not juggernaut football.
Oh, come on! That was in a storm, a 4-hour delayed football game. That after a week off, dude.
When I ask you what your best SEC win is, and you go,
oh, they're all great.
That's garbage.
That's why you play in the
You can't have a great SEC win against a good team or bad team or whatever you think the schedule is and not be able to singularly point one out. Texas can easily point it out. It's either Oklahoma or A&M. You can easily point out your best conference win. Problem is they had a bad conference loss too with Florida. A&M survived their Florida moment with South Carolina. And then the problem is they didn't follow up that great win with a great performance. They followed up a bad first half, making it up against a bad team, and then falling flat a week later against Texas. A&M's going the wrong direction. You talk about this going into the NFL playoffs. The teams that are hot going into the playoffs, those are the teams you kind of want to ride towards the Super Bowls, the teams that get hot late. College football is kind of the same way, especially in a playoff format, and A&M's going the wrong direction late in the season, and I don't think that's good for them. This is Extra Innings with Pledger. I am James Pledger right here on San Antonio Sports Star, 94.1 FM, sasportstar.com. When we come back, though, Dallas Cowboys, they're in, they're out, they're making a lot of changes. Well, Stephen Jones of the Dallas Cowboys joined the Blitz a little bit earlier today. Plus, we'll get you ready for an NFC West first place showdown as the Rams and Seahawks battle it out up in Seattle coming up at the bottom of the hour. That, of course, brought to you by Flight by Yingling right here on your home for Thursday Night Football, San Antonio Sports Star. That's all coming up here on Extra Innings with Pledger on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up on The Blitz, it is finally time. The college football playoffs get underway.
Well, there was obviously a big game on Friday night, but we're focused on Saturday morning, A&M against Miami.
Andrew Monaco, the voice of the Aggies, will join us at 3:30.
Plus, it's a big weekend in the NFL. Cowboys, Chargers, Texans, Raiders.
The Blitz starts at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
The following is a dramatization.
Davis Law Firm, how can I help?
That guy pulled out in front of me out of nowhere. The police are on their way, but I'm really shaken up.
Don't worry. We're going to get you taken care of. You made the right call.
I'm Jeff Davis. If you've been hurt in a car, truck, or 18-wheeler wreck, call Davis Law Firm at 444-4444. We're ready to help day or night, and there's no fee unless we win.
Davis Law Firm, San Antonio.
Hi, I'm Maria, salon owner. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. There's only one FDA-approved Ozempic made by Novo Nordisk. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5, 1, and 2 milligrams.
Ulta Beauty's big holiday beauty sale is back with up to 50% off must-have gifts. Shop irresistible deals like the Shark Beauty Flex Style and Benefit Cosmetics travel size mascaras. With new offers weekly, same-day pickup or delivery, and our trusted associates, we make holiday shopping effortless. Head into Ulta Beauty today. Ulta Beauty. Gifting happens here.
Whether you're gifting, decorating, or treating yourself, Lowe's December deal drops are here to help you save more all month long. Get up to 75% off select holiday decor. Plus, get up to 45% off select tools and accessories. Shop new December deal drops every week this month and get so much more out of your holidays. Lowe's, we help, you save. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code BOOST25 to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code BOOST25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code BOOST25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Never have I ever called my sister from the finish line of my first marathon.
Hello?
You won't believe where I am. Are you running? Mile 26. I'm going to make it.
Switch to T-Mobile's 55 Plus plan and get iPhone 16e with its advanced camera system on us. Plus, 2 lines for just $30 a line.
Guys, I can't believe it.
I knew you could do it, babe.
That was amazing. Mom, how do you feel? I feel great. I can't feel my feet. Let's take a picture. And then you may carry me to the car.
Share every stride, every mile, every memory on America's best network. Switch to T-Mobile's 55 Plus plan and get iPhone 16e on us and 2 lines for just $30 a line.
Get 24 monthly bill credits and 2 eligible board-ins on Essentials 55 Plus for well-qualified customers with autopay plus taxes, fees, and $35 device connection charge. Credits end and balance due if you pay off early or cancel. Contact us. Finance agreement 128 gigabytes, $599.99 required. Best mobile network in the U.S. based on analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence data 1H 2025. Visit T-Mobile.com.
Hey, this is Michael Rosenbaum.
Hey guys, Tom Welling. Look, we've both played heroes.
And we both played villains. But in the real life, there are no reshoots, no stuntmen, or sequels.
We all make mistakes. We're all human.
Making one bad decision can not only land you in jail, but could also put yourself and other people around you in serious risk.
Be smart, make a plan, catch a ride, stay put.
Your decision to drink and drive could permanently change someone else's world, whether you injure them or leave their loved ones grieving. This holiday season, be your own hero. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Paid for by NHTSA.
Listen to this message I received.
First message.
This is Santa Claus.
Hey, I'm calling to give you a heads up. Last Christmas, so many people asked me for a Kinetico water softener, but getting all those Kinetico units in and out of the sleigh, up and down the chimneys, well, it's not so good on my back. So I'm going to forward all those Kinetico wish lists directly to you. Here's Mrs. Claus.
Thanks again for installing our Kinetico. I just love how soft my man's beard is, and my skin feels silky smooth, even here at the North Pole.
So if it's okay with you, I'll handle the toys, you handle the water softeners.
For a limited time, receive a free reverse osmosis drinking station at your kitchen sink. 0% interest for 12 months with approved credit, and $400 off when you trade in your old water softener.
By the way, the elves just love your jingle.
Call 656 Pure Kinetico.
I'm not a fan of the gluten-free cookies. Bye-bye.
The last water softener you'll ever own. Call 656 Pure Kinetico.
License number 38961.
San Antonio, the holidays are here, and so are the perfect gifts. The Dallas Cowboys Pro Shop has everything you need to shop for everyone on your list. Jerseys, hats, hoodies, jackets, and more, all ready to wrap and put under the tree. Find them at any of their 4 locations: River Center, North Star Mall, Ingram Park Mall, and Hebner Oak Shopping Center. They're open 7 days a week. Holiday shopping made easy. Only at the Dallas Cowboys Pro Shop.
94.1.
Welcome back into Extra Innings with Pleasure right here on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. Appreciate y'all rolling along with me tonight. Oh, Cowboys. What will they end up doing? They've all but been eliminated from the playoffs after last week's Sunday Night Football game against the Minnesota Vikings, in which a team already knocked out of playoff condition goes ahead and basically ends the Cowboys playoffs that same night. So will the Cowboys continue moving at this pace, or is this about the future and starting to see what you have with some other players? Also, clarity on Trayvon Diggs and Matt Eberflus moving to the booth. All of these things happening. Well, the blitz went straight to the source. Cowboys Executive Vice President and COO Stephen Jones joined the show a little bit earlier this afternoon to talk about some of those things.
Stephen Jones of the Dallas Cowboys joining us now on the Buyers Barricades guest line. And Stephen, Matt Eberflus said today that he and Brian Schottenheimer decided that it would be best for him to be in the booth over the final 3 games. What went into the decision-making to have your defensive coordinator move upstairs?
I just think, he and Shotty talked about it and how we might could be better on the defensive side. And just felt like at the end of the day that he might can make better adjustments and see things a little better from the box and give it a run to see if might help us.
Well,
I can barely hear you guys. There's some fair background.
Sorry, Beth. Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, all right, good. That's interesting. Now, Aaron Whitecotton is going to be down on the sidelines. I don't know, Stephen, is it I know you guys think highly of Whitecotton. Is that a possible tryout, perhaps, at see what he can do?
No, not at all. No, he's a great coach. This is just about seeing, giving Eberflus a different perspective, Coach Eberflus, and seeing, if there's some things he sees better up there and give it on.
Stephen Jones of the Dallas Cowboys here on the Blitz. Stephen, I know the 21-day window for Trayvon Diggs. If he doesn't play Sunday, he is done for the year. Do you expect to see number 7 out there?
Yeah, we still got another day of work tomorrow and the next day. So we'll see how that's coming. He's had a really good week so far, and but we want to see him get through the whole week of practice, without any hiccups, and we'll see what happens.
It's interesting, Stephen, because both Shotty and Jerry have said that he's got to do some things that they haven't seen him do just yet. Are you saying he's doing those things this week a little bit better than perhaps he has been?
They're improving. We'll make that decision on Saturday.
Stephen Jones of the Dallas Cowboys here on the Blitz on 94.1 at San Antonio Sports Star. You know, Stephen, I was watching the Hard Knocks episode last night, this week's version. I'm not sure which day it actually comes out, but the whole part about George Pickens and when Collinsworth and Tirico were talking to GP before the game, and then they go to the room where you guys were discussing them. Jerry seemingly talking about the future. How have conversations started with George's agent about an extension?
No, we've had no discussions with the agent. Obviously, these are just internal discussions as we start to get our hands around, kind of how the personnel looks and what that might look going forward as well.
You know, Stephen, when you look at this team, and obviously you guys are not completely ruled out of the playoff situation, a lot of things have to happen. When you look at this team as it sits right now, what do you think are the most important pieces that you guys need to look at in the offseason?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is obviously we've played a lot of really good offensive football at times, and, we just got to be better on defense. We got to continue to get our hands around that and what that looks like and improve that. But, you are what you are in terms of where we sit, in the defensive rankings in this league, which is, down near the bottom. And we have to be better than that if we're going to, be in contention to do what we want to do, which is win the NFC East and have success in the playoffs.
Stephen Jones of the Dallas Cowboys here on the Blitz. If Philly wins on Saturday, when you take the field Sunday, officially eliminated, I know Dak Prescott wants to play the final 3 games. I kind of want to see what development Joe Milton has had this year. Any chance of Joe Milton getting some playing time in 3 regular season games down the stretch?
Yeah, all we've been focused on is how do we win this game coming up. And until, as you said, we're mathematically eliminated, then, we might have other discussions. Right now, 100% focused on trying to win this game against the Chargers here at AT&T.
I'm assuming, Stephen, that it's a good time to evaluate players, and the players are going to know if that's the case and they're eliminated from the playoffs, that they are. You want to see how they continue to play and play hard, I would assume.
Absolutely. We're in this to win the football games down the home stretch. It'd be good for us and our momentum for the future. If for some reason we are eliminated at some point, and as you said, we'll be evaluating everybody who's out there playing.
Absolutely. Stephen Jones of the Dallas Cowboys. Good luck on Sunday. I don't know if we'll have you next week because of Christmas. If we don't, Merry Christmas to you and your family,
Merry
Stephen.
Christmas, Stephen.
Hey, Merry Christmas, guys. It's always great being on with you.
That was Stephen Jones earlier today on the Blitz, as he joins every Thursday at 4:30, and very defensive on the Matt Eberflus, Aaron Whitecotton, and Trayvon Diggs answers. It felt like maybe touched a little bit of a nerve there. You can always hear those in the audio vault at sasportstar.com. When we come back, though, we've got Thursday night football for you. First place on the line, Seahawks Rams. Flight by Yingling brings it to you. It's coming up next right here on on San Antonio Sports Star, 94.1 FM and sasportstar.com. Don't forget, call your loved ones, check on them. You never know what people are going through in life, especially this time of year. And a simple, hey, how you doing can change everything. I appreciate all y'all for riding along with me tonight. We will see you tomorrow right here on San Antonio Sports Star.
Flight by Yingling. It's the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow
Ready to
trends,
order.
Yes. We're earning unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver card. So let's just get one of everything.
Everything?
Fire everything. The Capital One Saver card is at table 27.